Hey everyone, how's it going? God Gamer here, and today we've got a new Silksong trailer that was just released as a part of the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. They were announcing that Silksong is going to be a day one inclusion on Xbox Game Pass, which is really cool to know, but they also announced that Silksong is going to be released within the next 12 months. So it's not quite a release date, but it's the closest thing to a release date that we've gotten so far, which is super cool news. I'm going to be watching the trailer and just kind of pausing and breaking things down. If you want to watch the trailer yourself without the pausing, then totally feel free to click the link in the description and you can watch it yourself. But this is just super exciting. There's tons of new stuff in this trailer, so it's awesome to see. We have these like cute little floating things. They're just adorable. I absolutely love them. You have a lot of these like pogoing elements in this, so it definitely looks like Silksong is going to have a bit more of a platforming focus than Hollow Knight did, which I super welcome, because Hollow Knight just had like the White Palace, right? And that was it, and I wanted so much more. So this character looks kind of like a stag for fast travel almost, and you can see hornets like jumping off of it. So that might be the fast travel system for Silksong. This right here looks like a platforming segment, so we're going to see probably a lot more of these scripted platforming segments in Silksong. This is obviously another mechanic, just rising on the air current. And this is another platforming mechanic as well. You have like the grappling mechanic where you throw hornets like needle, and you can, I guess, connect it to these things and ride them, which is super cool as well. Hunt enemies. This character looks almost like the Moss Knight, I want to say, and just because it has the big shield. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. But the fact that you have to kind of like maneuver around the enemy, because Hornet's so much more agile, you can like pogo the enemy, dash over top to get to the other side of it, and that's just a super cool element of the combat. It kind of reminds me of fighting the Watcher Knights in the any% speedrun in Hollow Knight, just the way you have to like maneuver over their heads. That might be a big element in Silksong combat. And this is like another kind of like almost platforming challenge. You have to get through these like falling things. that's such a cool attack. So let me look at this. So this is a tool, because you can see it has this many charges and then it's used and the charges deplete. So that's a tool that you can use. It's just a screwdriver attack. You turn Hornet into a screwdriver. It's awesome. And then as Hornet jumps off and use another tool. It's just cool to see how these tools can be implemented into combat, and because they aren't linked to healing like they are in Hollow Knight, so it's definitely cool to see that we'll be able to use tools a lot more in our first playthrough and not have to worry about using the resource that we're going to be using to heal instead. It's just cool to see how they're implemented in combat. These are the caltrops, by the way. And you can see that they do multi-hit. So you can see like whenever the character turns white, that counts as a hit, right? So there's 1 hit, there's 2 hit, 3. So the fact that the caltrops multi-hit might make them really strong against stationary enemies. And this is just like, these are the little traps, I think, that Hornet uses in the Hornet 2 fight. This is, I think, an area we saw before. And this is another platforming segment. Like, you have the lava rising and you have to kind of outrun it. Super cool to see that kind of thing in Silksong. Like, I think that's going to be a lot of fun, especially because platforming segments where you have to climb are the most fun in Hollow Knight, in my opinion. Like, if you think of the Abyss climb, that is super fun. Like, that's some of my favorite platforming in Hollow Knight, so it's just cool to see that Silksong is going to be so focused on climbing upward, ascending Farloom. That might be like getting a new ability or something. Not totally sure what that is, but looks cool. And this is a little segment where you have this guy helping you fight the boss. You can see he parries an attack, right? That's pretty cool. So like Like the boss and the friendly NPC are actually interacting, which is really cool to see. This is another boss, just lots of bosses being spoiled, which is very cool to see. And of course we got Lace. But yeah, there's so much content being shown in this trailer. I absolutely love it. And Silksong, day one with Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, you don't even need to buy the game. You should, probably. But if you have Game Pass, then it's going to be included, which is super awesome. And again, the fact that they're announcing this means that Silksong is definitely coming soon. However, the fact that they said within 12 months means it's probably not within the next month or two. Otherwise, they would have a more... They would have a release date established if it's within the next month or two, in my opinion. So I don't think it's like going to be right away, but I think it's definitely going to be soon. Like they're confident enough to say it's going to be within 1 year. So Silksong is definitely coming soon. I'm super excited for it. You can click the link to the trailer in the description, but I hope you enjoyed my little breakdown and reaction to the trailer, and hope you're as excited as I am about Silksong. Have a nice day, everyone. Peace out.